Hello guys, it's officially the end of the year. Not only that, but it's also the end of the month. And as usual, here's another monthly wrap up on everything that I've watched. And so let's start with movies. So, what better way to get into the holiday spirit is to watch a holiday special. So, the first one that I've watched this month was the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. So, this shows how the Guardians of the Galaxy spend Christmas. So, basically, diba, wala naman Christmas sa space because this is an Earth thing. So, in hopes to make Peter Quill experience Christmas again, Drax and Mantis head to Earth in search of the perfect present. So, ayun, as usual, it's ridiculously funny. The Guardians are always interesting to watch. Love their team, their oddness, and how they work well together. And ayun, bago na naman yung itsura ni Groot dito, big boy na siya by SZA. Charot. So next one is called Broker. So it's starring Song Kang-ho, who plays Sang-yeon, an owner of a laundrette and a volunteer at a nearby church where his friend Dong-soo works. And silang dalawa ay may illegal business together. What they do is they steal babies and sell them on the adoption black market. But one day, yung nanay ng isang baby na ninakaw nila, played by the one and only IU, ay bumalik at na-discover sila, and then she decided to go with them para maghanap ng potential parents na mag-aampon dun sa baby niya. So ayun, ang ganda. It's about chosen family or parang the family that we make along the way, and also about the family members that we lose along the way. Ayun, something like that. Ayun, ang ganda. It's very heartwarming even though meron siyang parang dark side. Ganon. So the next one is Triangle of Sadness, and it's one of my most anticipated movies this year, and yes, it's because of Miss Dolly De Leon. So, ayun, paano ko ba siya ikakwento? Hinati siya into 3 parts. So, yung una ay about a couple, Carl and Yaya, and they are both models. So, we are introduced to them and their relationship, and parang pinakita rin dito yung struggles nila in their relationship, ganon. And then the second part ay when they got invited into a luxury cruise. So, focus naman dito yung life nila sa ship and its wealthy passengers. And then the third and last part naman takes place when the ship was captivated by pirates, and then may ilang survivors lang na natira and napadpad sila sa isang island. And ayun, it's satire and it's really interesting. And ayun, syempre favorite part ko dito is yung part 3 kasi dito talaga nag-shine si Miss Dolly. And ayun, yung pinaka-tema kasi niya is about parang social class, parang eat the rich, ganun. So, ayun nga, parang social commentary siya about wealth and money and parang yung hierarchy na kapag mayaman ka, you're at the top of the hierarchy, tas yung mga mahihirap, they're at the bottom. And then the next one that I watched was Black Adam. So, honestly, ginawa ko lang tong background noise habang gumagawa ako ng midterms ko. Black Adam is freed from his earthly tomb, ready to unleash his unique form of justice on the modern world. So, ayun daw siya, tungkol siya daw doon. And, ayun, okay lang naman siya. Goods naman yung CGI. Yeah, that's it. So, next one is Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. So, this is the retelling of the classic Pinocchio story in Guillermo's style. And this one is also in stop motion animation. So, you know how it is, tukol siya sa isang woodmaker na namatayan ng anak and hindi siya makaget over dito, kaya out of grief and pain, gumawa siya ng isang wooden sculpture ng isang boy resembling his dead son. And then, nagkaroon ng magic entity na nagbigay buhay dito, which became Pinocchio. And then, ayun, dito yung struggle niya to fulfill his duties as a son. And ayun, ang ganda ng storytelling and yung character development and yung themes niya. So, yeah, I think it's really impressive how ang interesting at entertaining at, engaging panoorin nito, even though sobrang familiar na tayo sa story ni Pinocchio. But yeah, the way he parang reinvented and retold the story was really impressive. So, next naman ay isa ulit na animated movie. It's Apollo 10 and a Half, a space-age childhood. So, it's a coming-of-age story. A man narrates stories of his life as a 10-year-old boy in 1969 Houston, weaving tales of nostalgia with a fantastical account of a journey to the moon. So, ayun, yung animation style niya was really cool, and I think isa to sa mga naging appeal ng movie na to. And yeah, the whole movie was very nostalgic. And then next movie naman na napanood ko ay After Sun. So After Sun is about Sophie reminiscing a memory from her childhood kung saan she went on a holiday trip with her dad. So it blends her memories from it and yung mga footages mula sa mga videos na they took from that trip. Ayun, it shows yung innocence niya as a kid habang nare-relive ni Sophie yung mga memories niya from that particular moment in her life. Nakikita mo lang dun yung POV niya bilang bata na itong trip na to masaya lang, ordinary lang. In her eyes, nag-enjoy lang siya dun sa resort na yun. May mga nami-meet siya na different people, ganon. Sobrang simple, sobrang innocent, no worries in the world, ganon. Which is very different na sa perspective niya nung tumanda na siya. This is when she realizes things na hindi niya na-gets nung bata pa. And hindi man super na-reveal kung ano ba yung nangyari, like ano ba yung issue, ano ba nangyari sa dad niya or sa kanya, but something about it was really beautiful. Parang, you know na something changed or something was different na when she grew up, so it was quite sad, but ayun, it was beautifully told. And then the next one is Hihintayin Kita sa Langit. So I watched this restored version of the classic Chardon movie sa Netflix, and if I'm not mistaken, similar yung story niya sa Wuthering Heights, or parang dun siya inspired, ganon. So, tungkol siya kay Gabriel na isang pulube, tapos kinukup siya ng isang family, and sa family na to, andito yung magkapatid na si Carmina and Milo na naging mga kababata niya, ganun. So, I can't really say kung step siblings niya ba talaga yun, kasi naging jowa niya si Carmina nang lumaki sila. So, yeah, whatever, bahala sila kung ano man yung relationship nila, basta yun. Ayun, it's a melodrama and very telenovela yung story niya. Napaka-dramatic. Andun yung passionate love story, yung rags to riches na storyline, soulmates trope, magkababata trope, may affair, may revenge na nangyari, may sampalan, may suntukan, gano'n. So ayun, so moral-wise, it's actually very problematic. So question mo talaga yung mga choices ng mga characters dito. But one thing for sure is that it's very entertaining, and ang ganda ng chemistry ng mga actors. And the actors were really giving in terms of their performances. So, and then the next one is Violent Night. So, in time din tong movie na to for Christmas. So, Violent Night is about a reimagined Santa Claus kung saan napasabak si Santa sa isang surprise combat dahil nagkataon na mayroong mga mercenaries sa isang bahay na pinagdalhan niya ng regalo. So, ang cute ng tagline nila dito, you better watch out. So, ayun, di ba, parang who would have thought na maangas pala si Santa Claus? So, para siyang si John Wick dito. So, ayun, punong-puno siya ng action scenes, and nagbigay homage din sila sa classic Christmas movie na Home Alone. Ayun, objectively, honestly, hindi siya like, don't expect too much from this movie. Pero it's a fun and entertaining, especially if you just want to watch a mindless action / Christmas movie. And then last but not the least for movie is All Quiet on the Western Front. So tukol siya kay Paul and his friends na nangarap maging soldier. They believe na very rewarding maging isang soldier dahil nga sa heroism and yung thought na mapagtatanggol nila yung nation nila, ganon. But when they finally enlisted, dun nila na-experience yung true horrors ng war. So, ayun, grabe yung hirap ng life and yung constant chaos and traumas na naranasan nila. So, ayun, ang ganda ng movie na to, especially when it comes to the technical aspect. So, ang ganda ng cinematography and sound design. So, yeah. So those are all for movies. Let's move forward naman sa series. So ayun, the very first series na natapos ko this December was Wednesday. So it's based on the Addams family, but dito focus lang siya dun sa daughter, which is Wednesday. So in here, it focuses on Wednesday's high school days. So alam naman natin na si Wednesday ay medyo may pagka-troublemaker, pero ganoon lang naman siya kapag kinalaban mo siya. And one day, nilipat siya sa isang boarding school kung saan nag-meet yung parents niya. And itong school din na to ay school para sa mga outcasts. So may mga werewolves, sirens, mermaids, may mga supernatural powers sila, and iba't ibang creatures yung nag-aaral dito. And then yung story nito ay murder mystery din. So may crime na sinusolve sa Wednesday, ganun. So ayun, it's actually really fun, and it's mostly because of Jenna Ortega's portrayal of Wednesday. Don't expect too much then from this movie. It's not that groundbreaking, alam mo yun. It's your typical Netflix teen show. Some even compared it sa Riverdale, which I can't really confirm nor deny kasi I've never seen Riverdale. And then the next one natapos ko ay A Series of Unfortunate Events, season 1. So season 1 lang yung natapos ko. So it's the same premise sa 2000s movie na A Series of Unfortunate Events. So tungkol siya sa Baudelaire children who recently became orphans, kaya naman hinahanapan sila ng bagong guardians, ganun. But then ayun, na-meet nila si Count Olaf na isang evil theatrical actor na habol yung fortunes ng mga Baudelaires. And dito nagsimula yung quest na constant chasing ni Count Olaf dito sa magkakapatid. And yung mga bagets naman, ayun, they always have to go through unfortunate events dahil nga dito kay Count Olaf na hindi sila tinitigilan. So yun, it was actually cute and fun, and medyo camp din siya, no? Medyo quirky, parang Wes Anderson minus the pastel colors kasi medyo dark and patay yung kulay dito. But yung mga characters dito, they're very dumb. So I think dagdag yun sa stress, and maybe that's one of the reasons why hindi ko na tinuloy yung season 2 kasi medyo parang nakukulitan ako sa mga characters. So yeah, but if this is your thing, then it can work for you. And then the next one naman ay Gudetama, an Eggcelent adventure. So, tungkol siya kay Gudetama, Japan's most famous lazy egg, and its adventures with Shakipio, isang sisiyo, in their search of their mother. So, yun, it's a quick watch. I think, parang more or less 10 minutes lang ata siya per episode. So, I just thought it was very cute, kaya I started watching it. And then, ayun, napaka-cute lang talaga niya. And in fairness, yung ending niya, yung last episode, I didn't expect it to have that emotional touch. So, that was really cute. And nakadagdag siya sa appeal ng show. Parang hindi lang siya super random and light. So, yeah, that was a nice touch in the end. And then, the next one is Emily in Paris Season 3. So, parang pansin ko na naging tradition every December na manood ng Emily in Paris. So, actually, this was unplanned kasi I didn't know na this December na pala yung season 3 ng Emily in Paris. I kind of forgot about it. So, yeah. But, anyways, for season 3, need ni Emily na mamili between Madeline or Sylvie. And then, nung na-reveal na she's juggling jobs from the both of them, ayun, she got fired from the both of them. But yun, eventually, she was back to working with Sylvie, and then, ayun, basta ang dami pang ibang nangyari, like, the arrival of Mindy's boarding school friend, si Nicholas, na naging client din nila Emily, tapos si Gabriel naman ay nag-work out to get his first Michelin star. Tapos ayun, parang may update sa love life na Emily in the end. But of course, secret lang yun kasi ayun na medyo gagging ang turn of events nung last episode. So, yeah. And then last but not least na natapos ko this month was Canada's Drag Race, Canada versus the World. So, actually, wala akong balak manood dapat ng Another versus the World na palabas kasi during UK versus the world, I was kind of bored. The only thing na nagustuhan ko doon was Jimbo and Pangina. But then, ayun nga, eventually na-eliminate din sila. So, parang nawala na ako ng gana na manood nung show na yun. But then, when I saw the teaser and the cast reveal para sa Canada versus the world, I was excited kasi I recognized most of them, and I was actually very curious to see how this one will turn out. Ayun, all the casts were good. Inabangan ko talaga si Prince kasi hello, Pinoy's represent. Kaso ayun, na-eliminate agad si Bakla sa second season. And then I also got a bit upset nung natanggal si Isis. I really liked her and her runways, pero ayun nga, syempre you have to take care of yourself first. And then as per top 4, bet ko silang lahat, they all did well. Pero ayun, wala talaga masyadong tumatak sa season na to. It was okay overall. It was mid, ganon. But I'm really glad sa panalo ni Raja. I think it's her time na din. And actually, siya rin yung pambato ko talaga na manalo. So, it was nice seeing her win. And then ngayon, as a bonus for this video, I will also be sharing the shows that I'm currently watching. So, ito yung mga shows na hindi ko pa tapos this month. So, first one is Abbott Elementary, Season 2. So, matagal na siyang nag-start actually, but hindi ko pa siya tapos since nga once a week yung release niya, and I think sa January pa siya makakompleto. So, that's that. I watch Abbott Elementary once a week. And then the next one is Ted Lasso. So, actually, I've already finished Ted Lasso Season 1. Sa ngayon, I'm still in the middle of Season 2. So, yeah, so far, I'm really loving Ted Lasso. As in, I actually thought na I wouldn't like Ted Lasso kasi it's about sports, and ano bang alam ko sa sports? Wala na ba? No? And I don't have any interest in sports. But somehow with Ted Lasso, it's actually very nice. Parang it gives you that nice feeling. Ayun. Tapos sakto na sinimulan ko pa siya during the Football World Cup na wala din naman akong alam. So this is like my World Cup. Ayun. And then last naman is Alice in Borderland Season 2. So I've been waiting for this for so long. I really like this one. And ayun, kakasimula ko pa lang niya, and ayun nga, I still haven't quite finished it. But yeah, so far so good sa Alice in Borderland. So they haven't disappointed me yet, and I really like the first season, kaya I'm just really looking forward on completing Season 2. So those are all that I've watched in December. That's it for this video. This will be the last wrap-up video for this year. Yeah, thank you for spending your time with me. It's a pleasure being a part of your 2022. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next video, and Happy New Year.